The truck unloads the grain into a dump pit. The grain then enters the grain storage system via a high-flight conveyor system, which moves grain at higher angles without reducing capacity. The grain moves up the receiving leg in a bucket conveyor system. The grain travels around the top of the bucket elevator into the head section. As the grain continues to travel, the distributor controls where the grain will go, usually to either a wet bin or a dry tank. In this example, the wet grain is transferred to a hopper tank where it waits to be dried. The grain is gravity-fed into the dryer. The auger at the top of the dryer distributes the grain evenly. The grain flows along the outside columns of the dryer as warm air moves through the center. An unloading auger transfers the grain back to the bucket elevator, where it once again goes through the bucket head and distributor. Now that the grain has been dried, it's placed in dry storage, where it will be kept cool and dry with fans pulling fresh air into the bottom of the bin and exhaust vents releasing warm air from the top of the bin. When time to unload the grain, an en masse conveyor moves the grain to a high-flight conveyor and back to the bucket elevator. The bin sweep helps move the last of the grain into the conveyor system. The grain moves down the bucket elevator and is loaded into the waiting truck.